ටවුන් එකේ විෂන් කෑකට ගියා නම් ඉවරයිනේ.
විෂන් කෑ විශ්වාසනීය දැක්ම.
The World Patriotic Lankan Forum convened a media briefing in Geneva yesterday, accusing officials of the permanent mission of Sri Lanka to the United Nations in Geneva for allegedly hosting a dinner for LTTE sympathisers on the 17th of September. However, upon an inquiry by Derana, the Sri Lankan Consul General to Geneva refuted the allegations. Despite these developments, the World Patriotic Lankan Forum handed over a communique to the permanent mission of Sri Lanka to the United Nations in Geneva, expressing their objections to the dinner that was allegedly hosted within mission premises.
On behalf of Sri Lanka, we have been expressing our views at the 39th session of the UNHRC in Geneva for 2 weeks now. At the same time, the LTTE sympathisers, representing 25 organisations of the Tamil diaspora, have continuously been expressing their views against our country, war heroes, former and current leaders. But then, officer representing the Sri Lanka embassy at the session did not object to any of these claims by the LTTE sympathisers at any point. They're using millions of rupees to maintain these embassies in foreign nations, but they never raised their voices on behalf of the country. If that is the situation, we ask the government to call back all of these ambassadors without wasting all that money.
Meanwhile, addressing the 39th session of the UNHRC in Geneva today, Executive Director of the World Sri Lankan Association, Aruna Varusanhandage, urged the Human Rights Council to take action to hold LTTE financiers accountable of their crime.
The Universal Periodic Review is a mechanism to address human rights concerns of all UN member countries. It is expected to ensure universal coverage and equal treatments to all states. 4 countries who call themselves the Sri Lankan Core Group have issued a statement on 11 September that the international community expects Sri Lanka to expedite the implementation of an accountability mechanism as recommended by the Resolution 30/1. The world should not forget that Sri Lankan armed forces fought to defend its citizens from the terrorist organization that was banned by more than 32 UN member countries because of the gruesome crimes committed against humanity. The modern terrorists learned the concept of suicide bombers from the LTTE. They even killed 2 national leaders, one in India and one in Sri Lanka. Every year since early 80s, the world saw innocent men, women, children being killed in large number by LTTE terrorist attacks. They kidnapped women and children to be trained as terrorists. All this was done with the money collected by the LTTE international network. Millions of dollars were spent to buy weapons and these mass murders. We ask Human Rights Council what you have done to hold those who funded the LTTE accountable for the deaths of thousands of civilians. Today, these terrorist financiers are pretending to be the human rights champions and continue their campaign of separatism. We urge Human Rights Council to start a process to under global counter-terrorism strategy of UN to hold them accountable and show the world that there are no double standards.